guys, so I'm off to see some apartments today. There were a few open houses happening, so I thought I might just jump on and show you what you can get for your money in Midtown Manhattan. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kirsten if you're new here, and today I am bringing you a few apartment tours in Midtown Manhattan. And no, I am not moving again. I'm actually very happy where I am. But I did see that there were a few open house tours happening recently, so I just decided to just hop on in and join along just to see what was out there and just get a gauge for what you can get for your money now that the rental market is pretty good, and I figured why not take you guys along with me. So I specifically chose Midtown Manhattan just because I feel like it's a very central location in Manhattan and it's very easy to get around from there. There are also a lot of transportation options down there, but because of that it is typically overpriced, but I only saw apartments that were under $2,000. So they were all studio apartments, but a few of them were in luxury buildings. So why don't we just go ahead and jump right in so that you can see what you can get for $2,000 in Midtown Manhattan. So the first apartment I saw was right on 34th Street by Penn Station, which I feel can be a good or a bad thing. Some people enjoy living in populated areas and others don't, but there are lots of shops around there and you pretty much have anything you need right at your convenience. I was pretty underwhelmed when I saw the actual apartment, however. The bathroom was pretty standard, but when you walked into the actual studio, it was quite small. I'm not sure if the video does it justice, but it was just one small room that could probably only fit a queen-size bed and a dresser. This apartment did, however, have a huge walk-in closet, which was really nice in case you needed some more storage or if you have lots of clothing like I do. And then heading towards the kitchen, it did have a window, which was nice if you like cooking, but it was super outdated and just not worth the price in my opinion. Now I did see another apartment in that same building, and again it had the same kind of kitchen with the standard appliances and those awful beige colored cabinets. However, this one did have a larger studio space, so it kind of had a little alcove area where you can tuck in your bed, and then it did have several closets as well. This bathroom also just seemed a bit nicer and a bit larger than the last one, but I would say the main selling point for this building was the amenities. This had a beautiful large game room space that was really great for entertaining guests, and it also had a nice little cafe style dining area that I don't think was open at the time, but it would be really nice in the event that you want to have a lot of people over, but obviously they don't fit in your studio space. You can just bring them up there, and it also had a nice relaxing lounge that was connected to the rooftop. This building also had the biggest gym that I've ever seen in an apartment building. It was basically like walking into a New York sports club or something like that because it was huge. I just didn't get any video footage of it because there were people working out and I wanted to respect their privacy. I was also told that they are currently renovating their laundry room, but while it's being renovated, they are offering discounted dry cleaning services in the building. So that is really nice, and I've heard that the tenants are definitely taking advantage of that. So you can just drop off your laundry, pick it up the next day, and you're good to go. So that is actually really nice, but I think all things considered, I still wasn't that impressed by the actual apartment itself, enough for me to want to pay close to $2,000 if I were looking. So the next building I went to was also on 34th Street, but it was closer to the Hudson Yards area. So this studio was really quite nice. When you walk in, you have the bathroom to your left. However, this one only had a standing shower, which was really small. The tiles also looked a bit grimy and pretty difficult to clean, so that's already one thing that I didn't really love, but the kitchen was beautiful. It was super renovated and had all stainless steel appliances, and it also had a little bar at the opposite end. The studio space was decent. I wasn't in love with the tiles, but it had a decent amount of room and it had a nice amount of closet space as well. I did see another unit in the building which I actually preferred. This one I think was less than the first one, but it was bigger and it had plenty of sunlight throughout. And the only difference was that this kitchen wasn't as renovated and it did have white appliances and wood cabinetry. This building also had a small gym that was completely vacant, as well as a laundry room on each floor that had about 1 or 2 washer and dryers. So the last building I went to was in the Hell's Kitchen area on 43rd Street. This one actually had a gross rent of about $19.75, but was offering 1 month's free on a 12-month lease, I believe. So the net effective rent totaled to about $18.50. And this one had a nice long studio space. It had nice windows that gave off pretty decent lighting. And also had a newly renovated bathroom with a tub, as well as a newly renovated kitchen. The only thing I would say is that the kitchen space was very small and could feel a little bit cramped. It did have a half dishwasher and basically everything you need, but it did feel kind of hidden off and secluded in a little corner of the apartment. So those are the 3 apartment buildings that I toured. If I'm being honest, I wasn't really in love with any of them, but I'm curious to see which one was your favorite if you did have any. I'm not sure if I would choose any of the 3 if I were looking for apartments, but it was nice just to see what was out there and to see if there were any good deals. Honestly, the agents that were showing the listings were saying that the apartments were priced very well compared to what they used to be. So that's something to be considered, but I just wasn't sold. Anyway, that is it for this video. Let me know if you enjoyed coming along with me on these apartment tours and if you'd like to see more of these in the future. I think it might be fun just to visit different neighborhoods and just compare prices and see what you can get for the same amount of money. But for now, I'm just gonna wrap up this video. So thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next one. Bye.